Maniacs, today we are going to be watching another debunking video. Now, the reason why we're watching this video isn't because I'm wanting to do what people are saying I'm wanting to do, which is cancel Sam and Colby or cancel Satori and Cody. However, I did tell myself that if a video gets recommended to me more than 5 times, I'll watch the video. And this video has been recommended to me far more than 5 times. I'm going to tell you that right now. So before you decide to jump into the hate comments, just know the community themselves are asking me to watch this video because they want my honest thoughts. And I'm going to give my honest thoughts. So if something I see in this video does not please me, you're going to know about it. The thing, sometimes it's not positive. Sometimes I got to look at some nasty shit. And I hate doing it, but at the end of the day, I'd rather know the truth than be led on. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I read the video title, it says "Must See Proof They Are Fake." Cody Satori from Sam and Colby's Hell Week. I'm assuming I'm probably gonna see some shit that's gonna blow my mind. I've never watched this guy's channel before. His name is Mythos. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into your video, sir, and I'll tell you what I think. Again, I'll be pausing it when I want to talk, so just keep that in mind while we watch this. Here we go.
How's it going? It is Mythos, and I've been putting this video off for a little bit. I've got a lot to say, so it might go on for a little bit, but guys, make sure that you stick around to the end. If you've seen my last few videos, I've dropped some hints at finding a clip of Cody definitely looking like he's knocking his feet. Now, I wasn't sure whether to post it because at this point, does anyone care? Are people getting bored? But I think that's what Cody and Satori are hoping for. People to just forget about this drama, let it blow over, and they can carry on doing what they're doing and scamming people.
Oh, you sound pretty confident there, sir. You're sounding pretty confident. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just gonna have to play it because I'm gonna get sick. If I see something in here I don't like, I'm gonna get sick. I already feel it coming.
So I'm just going to post this up anyway, keep it in people's faces, and guys, make sure you share this so you can show people as well. Well, another reason as well, guys, is I just didn't want to be mean. They've been getting a lot of hate, and I've been like, guys, stop giving them so much hate. But to be honest, I can see why people are getting so angry. Just for example, right, I've got a little cousin, she died at 10 days old. If they said to me that someone on the other side was looking after her and stuff like that, and then it turned out to be fake, I would be pissed that they used her like that.
And that makes sense. Now, obviously, like Mythos here, I didn't want them to get hate. I don't want them to get death threats and stuff. But at the same time, if they come out fake and they were pulling that kind of shit on people, well, I don't know, you know, how far they've gone with some of these stories. I mean, that would be just sickening. That would be heartbreaking. That'd be just cruel. How could you do that? And yeah, I can see the point. I can see that point. Yeah.
And guys, don't say they don't use kids though. They only bring up the elderly, which doesn't make a difference anyway. I know for a fact they've done it with little children. It's gross.
Especially with children, when they start talking about, you know,
I was on the Titanic and things like that. Like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Also, another reason, guys, why I'm posting this is because I've actually been contacted by 2 of their friends, and I've been told, yep, they're fake. It sounds like people know they are fake, but just daren't say anything because then they are kind of done in the paranormal.
2 of their friends straight up told Mythos that they are fake? Oh shit. And these could be people that actually like have talked to Satori and Cody behind the scenes and talking about their method.
World. What I've been told is that in the paranormal field, if you question them, you are made an example of, to the point that nobody else will question them as fear of the same treatment, and nobody is willing to cross that line.
That's not right.
I said this in my last video, but I watched a little bit of the podcast today with Andrea Perrin, and I got the vibes.
I'm actually curious to know what he thinks about this, because when this podcast, and I did watch it, it felt very one-sided. I'm a guy who comes from a place of love, okay? I'm a believer in the paranormal, but this podcast felt so one-sided against just the debunking community, and I felt bad. Like, I have nothing against the debunking community. Hell, I've managed to debunk a couple things, or attempted to debunk a couple things while watching some paranormal videos. They literally just went after them. They weren't going after them like in the sense that you might think. Go about it. I wonder if he's going to show any clips
from these guys. Say, like, if you speak out against Cody and Satori, they are like, you guys. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And I just thought that, you know, Ken had a YouTube channel, he was their friend, did a couple of videos, but guys, check this out. Him and Andrea actually work for the Conjuring House, which, you know, it kind of aligns with what I've been saying. Imagine if they come out and said they...
I didn't even know Andrea did work for the Conjuring House. That's actually news to me.
Don't believe. They're kind of going to be done, aren't they? They're not going to be working there anymore.
You are done. Fired.
But it does sound like they believe so much that they are like, anyone else who says anything against them, you.
Oh, maybe it's time to go on the offensive a little bit.
Trolls, I believe in karma. It sickens me.
I believe in karma. What, because they speak up? Now look, they were probably more referring to the people who are sending death threats and things like that. Let's grant them that. I think they were more referring to those kind of people, the people who are really just going after Satori and Cody. Like, they weren't really all too specific about that. And I think they would just get lost in the frustration of just Satori and Cody getting negativity thrown at them. But it did, unfortunately, Mythos is right. It sounded like they were trying to come after the debunking community, and because the debunking community were made out to be like keyboard warriors. That's all they wanted to do was stir up hate. You're ruining our fun. Stop doing that. One of my audience members, and this is coming from somebody who does believe in the paranormal, one of my audience members was sent a death threat, apparently, because they watched my videos. That's insanity to me. That's insanity.
And it makes me very angry.
But you people out there who support them, you're on the right side.
Yeah, screw the people who, that's the vibe that came off. It is. The people who question them, F you, and the people who don't question them, you're on the right track. And that's just not right. Everybody should be looked as equals. If you have your disagreements, if you have your theories, if you have your ideas of why they could be fake, you should be able to speak about that stuff without receiving death threats or being treated like scum of the earth. It sucks, man. It sucks.
Often we fall into this, there's this side and there's this side. Well, you know what? Sometimes this side isn't telling the truth, and we should be saying that. It's important to hear things you don't agree with because it is the single best way to test your own beliefs. It's a sign of thoughtfulness to hear a perspective that you disagree with and to say, you know what?
Absolutely.
I hadn't considered that.
Absolutely.
That's a really good point.
Absolutely. That's exactly the point. It's okay that some things, you know, are faked. It's okay. It's understandable. It happens. You know, to sit there and like tell someone to their face that they're full of shit and they're nothing but haters because they proved an actual point, regardless of what side they're on, like they proved a point of why it could be real or why it could be fake, and then automatically they're scum of the earth, they're ruining your fun, they're trash, they're inhumane, they're fucking sickening, they deserve to be sent death threats. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. There are some people out there who probably want to destroy some of these channels, for sure. You know, Sam and Colby and all these channels, there's probably some people out there who have a vendetta against them. But there's also people on the believability side who want to believe so badly that they become what they are fighting against, right? They're becoming the trolls themselves when they do that and then start going onto these other people's channels and start letting loose and calling them whatever they want to call them or sending death threats. You know, karma is going to come and get you. It can get really toxic, and I think that people just need to calm down a little bit.
And before people say anything though, these two people, they're not just someone pretending to be someone. They've proven who they are and told me some info on them. I just can't really give any details because they are in the paranormal field and I don't want to throw them under the bus. But guys, what I would say is anyone else out there who knows, don't hold back. Tell us your experiences and what you know and
Absolutely.
what's happened. Everyone would love to hear. Alright, so just to go over a few things before we get into the clips, people. And by the way, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. And by the way, speaking of comments, I've had a few saying, Mythos, I don't know where you stand. Well, I haven't known where I've stood. It's been a crazy month or so. I've said I believe, then I've seen some things and been like, I'm not sure if I believe. Then I've seen something and been like, yes, it's real. But now, like at the end of the video, you're going to see what I've seen, which I just can't deny. They are fraudsters, they're fakers, and they've fooled us all.
Okay, so this guy was just like me. When I first watched the first episode of Sam and Colby's video, I was like, this will change the... And people are like, stop making a big deal about it. It happened already. It's over. Stop. Let me speak, okay? This was a huge deal because everything was built up on this series, okay? A lot was built up. This was going to question your beliefs. It was going to change the face of the paranormal, and it sort of did in a sense. But yes, I find this to be a very important subject when it comes to the paranormal community, okay? Whether it's a bad outcome or an amazingly good outcome, it is important regardless. Now, if you're wondering what the bad side of it is, that you can make a positive, you can go ahead and say this, that if, let's say, they were to be fake, right? Let's say that these two came out as big fakes, and it sounds like the confidence behind this man right here is starting to make me get a little bit nervous because I don't know what he's gonna show us. If they are meant to be fake, this is a good way to show a lot of the believers who are going out there saying that these people deserve to die for what they're saying. If they come out as fake, or if there is any solid evidence that they are fake and doing the things that we're afraid they're doing, this will be a good eye-opener for a lot of people who might not have just been opening their eyes too much and maybe just should think before they speak because they might not know everything and can be proven wrong. Anybody can be proven wrong, and that's okay. That should be okay. I can be wrong sometimes, 100%. I'm not going to deny that. There better be some video evidence, man, because that's the shit that you can't explain. That's the shit that really you can't fake, is the video evidence. So if we get some really solid video evidence, I'll be shocked.
Also, guys, I want to apologize to the debunkers because I said this in a previous video. If, like me, you also watch the debunkers videos, they are showing how Cody and Satori could be faking. In my opinion, they're not showing how they are faking. When debunking, you can't just say something is debunked because I think they are faking by doing this or that. You have to show concrete evidence. And I guess I was just wrong. In my opinion, I didn't really see anything that proved it, but I guess it's kind of like you've just got to see it for yourself and then it will hit.
I can agree with that, but I also can say that if you think they're faking it, you should be able to speak that without worrying, you know? You should be able to say whatever you're feeling. And sometimes, you know, people go by their guts, and sometimes people go by their hunches, and sometimes they might be right. You never know. Now, I always obviously encourage people to have actual physical evidence that someone's faking because, you know, innocent until proven guilty is something I stand by amazingly. So unless I have actual video evidence of them faking, I'm not just going to buy it 100%. I need the evidence. I definitely need the evidence because I am holding out hope that they are not liars, that they are not fakers. I hold out so much hope.
Okay guys, also if you've seen my other video where I talk about Sam and Colby being involved, now that I know Cody and Satori are definitely up to something, that video needs to get shared because we need to see the behind the scenes footage where they tested Cody and Satori without their shoes on. Now if you haven't seen my video, check it out and share it, but we got a slight glimpse of them doing it with their shoes off. And we didn't get to see the footage, did we? We need that footage. Sam and Colby, come on guys, we're not...
Why didn't we see that footage? I mean, like, they did it. Did he say they did it with their socks and shoes off? I mean, it looked like he had socks on at least. But yeah, no, why would you hide that information? I thought they had it in the video.
Letting this drop. Now, I'm not surprised we haven't seen the clip though, because it's going to show them faking, isn't it? Actually, I bet no knocking was happening when they had their socks out, because that's probably why Sam and Colby left it out. And if nothing happens when they're just in socks, says it all, doesn't it?
That would say it all. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm not one. I trust Sam and Colby. I really do. I really do. And for all we know, and from what I'm standing by, if Satori and Cody are faking it, I hold out hope that Sam and Colby had no idea and they were duped like the rest of us. I'm not going to sit here and say Sam and Colby are faking it, but I'm going to tell you right now, if there is video evidence of Satori and Cody doing it without their socks and shoes on, and the only reason why they decided not to post it was because maybe they saw their joints moving, and they just didn't put it in the video because they knew that would automatically mean that they would be faking it, and they were aware of it, that's going to look bad on Sam and Colby. Insanely bad. That means they were more focused on the views than being honest with their audience. And they certainly do not need that right now. I don't think they would want that, and I don't think they would do that. I think what happened was if they did it, that they didn't pop their joints or anything. So they just thought in their minds that, well, we can't use this footage because no one's gonna. It's just boring, so nothing happened. But then again, you could make the argument, then why not just keep it in the video to show people that when you do it, nothing happens, right? Wouldn't that be still pretty beneficial for their experiments? You would think they would still keep it in there.
Because the knocks happen as soon as they touch, as they've showed us multiple times, even making a game of it like this. What I've been told, guys, is that even between friends and investigators, they won't even do this, and said they haven't got a need to prove it. So when the cameras aren't even rolling, they're not willing to do it with their feet out. That just says a lot. And guys, yes, you do need to prove it. As I've always said, it's easy to prove you're legit. Do this and that and boom, you will shut everyone up and change the world.
Exactly. And I'm tired of people saying they have no reason to prove anything. They don't need to prove themselves to you. I'm sorry. I'm not the one who was going out there saying this is going to change the face of the paranormal. That wasn't me. Yes, if you come to me with this kind of evidence, I want as much proof as I can gobble up. Like in Thanksgiving dinner, stuffing my face full of mashed potatoes. I want as much as I fucking can see. Okay? So please don't give me that, because that makes no gosh dang sense. Even if they did show you, they're not going to believe it anyways. No, if they did show me and they actually were not popping their joints, I'd be like, holy fucking shit, this is the most amazing stuff I've ever seen in my gosh dang life. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? To me, that's just a cop-out answer to not show. But if you have nothing to hide, you should be able to show it. It's as simple as that, and he is exactly right. You would change the effing world. Nobody was going to view you as lab rats. They asked for a simple request. Just do it without your socks and shoes on. You know why? Because the Fox sisters could pop their joints and crack their toes and make knocking sounds. So if you do it, we know you're legit and you're not hiding nothing. It's as simple as that. People can lie, guys. There's the people who are out there right now just coming at people like me or at these guys who are just trying to get the simplest of answers. It's crazy. It's bullshit. It's actually bullshit. And it's childish. Okay? I'm sorry. It's childish. They don't gotta fucking prove themselves to you. I'm passionate about this stuff. I really am. I really am. When I was a kid, I had many paranormal experiences, and I would love to see the video. I hope to see a video that will come out and make everybody question everything. Okay? I have been dying for a day like that, kind of like when the first UFO comes down to Earth and we're all seeing it on live television, and we know for a fact that day that aliens are real. I want something like that for the paranormal. I want to see, like, everybody stop what they're doing, looking at live television of, like, a real apparition, or maybe some real effing evidence, like actual, real, unexplainable, you cannot deny that evidence of the actual afterlife. I don't like to be fucking made out to be a fool. And look, Satori and Cody, they don't seem like bad people. Satori reached out to me, seemed like a very, very sweet person, and I stand by what I said. I don't think they deserve the death threats and the hatred that they have gotten for the past month now. And I encourage everybody to leave them the fuck alone, okay? If you're gonna go over there just to bash them or send death threats, leave them alone. At the end of the day, this was built up to be a game changer. I don't think you understand the gravity behind that, those statements. A game changer for the entire community. This was going to make you question everything. Those are huge statements. I don't appreciate being made out to be a fool. I don't appreciate being lied to. I don't appreciate that shit. So why should anybody here appreciate that stuff? And if you found out it was a lie, I have people in the comment section saying that even if it was a lie, it's still entertaining, so I won't be too heartbroken. Okay, that's fine if that's you, but then stop effing bashing to people who have a legitimate passion for the real answers. It's good to shift to the debris.
But no, it's fake. Like Darren Brown once said.
And always remember that when you see something inexplicable, that extraordinary things require extraordinary evidence.
Okay, first guys, before we get into the main clip, I want to show you this clip as well, which I discovered the other day, and I thought, hang on a minute. Now, I do believe Cody is knocking with his feet somehow, but people have said maybe there's a device in his sock or something like that. Now, I can't show you the video what I did last time because I got copyright claimed by this dude. Thanks, mate. You can check out this video if you want to see that device. And I didn't believe it was possible.
I've seen that video. That was a very interesting device.
Well, what if it is? Because look at what Cody does here. Now tell me, who does this before putting shoes on? You'd pull your socks up and then put your shoes on. He pulls his sock right down from his toe and then carefully puts that bit of sock in his shoe and then his foot. Is there actually...
Yeah, who does that? I was about to say, if you pulled it up, I've done that many times, but yeah, I've never seen anybody pull, like grab their toes, pull the sock down, and then put the shoe on. I've never seen that before.
Actually something...
Hell of a find, because I would have missed that.
In his sock? I don't know, but that looks very strange. Is this why the knocks are so loud? Because people who have showed knocking with their toes, you know, like Cody, his are super loud, and the other people's are not. Let's not forget he actually had a company that sold paranormal devices. Has he somehow had something made that can make these loud knocks that's somehow in his sock? Or I don't know, guys. It's pretty crazy. And guys, did you notice what Satori did? Quickly walk in front of the camera to distract you from Cody. She's actually done this a bunch of times, you know. When someone brings something up, she'll distract you by going back to try and communicate. Cody did this too when asked about doing the method, you know, while going to sit on a swing. Awkwardly diverted the conversation back to contacting the spirits.
Wait. There's like a swing set right there.
Yeah.
Like if you, so are you saying if you guys were seated on there and not, and your feet weren't touching the ground, it would not work?
We don't know.
I forgot that Sam asked that question. See, this is why I don't think Sam and Colby would be involved. If Satori and Cody were fake and they had a suspicious idea, maybe they should have said something a lot sooner instead of trying to just go along with it to see if everybody would just buy into it and people will question it, right? I think if they were aware, they should have said something. That's obvious. But I think they were doing their utmost best to try to prove that. And if they actually had done that method right there, that would have proved probably to a lot of people that it was legitimate. Oh yeah, if they sat on the swings and they were not touching the ground and the knocks were still happening, beautiful. But yeah, this is a very, very awkward look they're giving each other. Look at that.
I don't know. We've tried. I mean, like we've been able to like. Oh wait a minute.
That doesn't work apparently.
So like we tested like this. Let's see. All right, so it goes close.
So what's this got to do with sitting on a swing? Yeah, it is kind of like they are trying to switch over the conversation. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They do kind of come off like they're trying to switch over the conversation. Yeah, I can see that.
Somebody here?
Anybody. Anyone in the vicinity that can hear.
And then Colby with that smile. Look, even Colby's looking at Sam like that was a bit weird.
I think after this...
Yeah, you can see it on Colby's face too. He just looks at Sam like, okay, I guess we're not doing it then.
I'll do a video compilation of all kinds of sus moments like those. Okay, I got carried away there, guys, so now onto the clip. I filmed this video last week when I first seen this, so here we go. Hey guys, it's Mythos, and today I have got some terrible news. So I'll tell you what's happened, right? I was actually about 80% of the way through editing a video, kind of going over some debunks that people have thrown out there, some kind of accusations that didn't really align up, you know, with Cody and Satori, some things that people have misquoted, and I got to one stage in the video where I was saying, Cody never said that, he said this. I was trying to look for that clip, I just couldn't find it anywhere. Watched all of these videos multiple times now, so it's kind of just got a bit lost in my head. So I was going through videos, and at one point in the video, I thought, that was weird. So I went back, I watched it. That's very weird. And I had to zoom in, and I thought, whoa! Bro! That's it! That's it! It's busted!
Okay, he's sounding very cocky right here. Not cocky, he's sounding very confident. Sorry, not. He's sounding very confident. I'm getting nervous right now. I'm actually getting a little bit nauseous. Why is something telling me he just caught his joints popping?
It's been there all this time. It's literally been in our face the whole time. Busted. They're fake. They are absolutely fake. Whether or not Satori is fake, I don't know. But I think she's in on it. She might not be. Cody might have fooled her.
People are actually speculating that Satori had nothing to do with it. If Cody's the one who was faking the shit, Satori might have nothing to do with it. And at the end of the day, she might have been a little bit aware of the method if it was a little bit fake. I don't know how you go about living with this guy or being with this guy for as long as you have and not knowing. What a rabbit hole this has been.
Thinking that they've got some special gift, that they need to connect with each other and travel the world telling lies. Do you know what's disgusting, guys? In my mind now, this is 100% proof he's doing that knocking method that people have been freaking saying. I'm sorry, guys, but I am pissed. I have backed these people since the start, saying, guys, chill out, they are real. I have defended them. I have told my friends and family. I have just watched something on YouTube, which I've been talking about for the past 20 years. Now, I can definitively say it's real, and these are not. So in my last video, which I'll still upload, I'm not even finished it yet, you know, trying to prove that they are real, I'll upload it. A lot of things are lined up with, it's looking like they're real, but they're not. I've just found this, it freaking shows they're not.
Wow, so he's basically me in the situation. When I first watched that episode of Sam and Colby's 1 Week at the Conjuring House, I went downstairs and I told my entire family, this video will blow your minds. And I was so thrilled and excited. My dad's a big believer in the paranormal. My mom is too. My sisters are. And they had the same reaction I did. They were crying. They were so happy. I'm just glad I'm watching it coming from a guy who was the same as me, defending them as much as I possibly could, and then starting to question them because of all the evidence that was coming out and all the things that made no sense after they were saying all these things that literally came off as lies. Well, when I say them, I mostly mean Cody. Some of the things Cody has said, and at this rate, I'm trying to be respectful. I really am. I'm just emotionally charged right now. There's a lot of things Cody has said that I cannot almost get behind. And you know, Satori messaged me, and they seem like very nice people. And I'm hoping the message still comes across that this should be a very respectful community. We should all listen to each other's thoughts. But this, okay, I'm just gonna watch it and see what he catches because I'm confident he caught one of his joints moving when the pops were happening.
Getting at, because as you can tell, guys, I'm really pissed here, so I've lost my train of thought. But what I was going to say is, they've been doing this research, haven't they? It's got to be. And the truly disgusting thing about this all is they are passing off to people that they're speaking to their deceased relatives, giving them hope in the afterlife, giving them hope that their deceased relatives are okay, that they're speaking to them, giving them messages. No wonder it's mostly all
and it is messed up because you're talking for somebody who is already gone. Like, you know, when you're watching something and somebody says, you know, yeah, he's not even here to defend himself anymore. And then you're coming off like you're that person, even knowing you are completely not that person, talking for them as if they're talking to their deceased loved ones. Do you know how seriously, like, morbid that would be if this is the case? And this is just for anybody. This ain't even just targeted at Satori and Cody. This is just for anybody who's doing it. Do you understand, like, how truly heartless that would be to do to somebody who may be, like, wanting to talk to their mom again or their dad again, and you're doing that stuff? Man.
Big live life to the fullest. It's good here because he doesn't have a fucking clue. He doesn't know what these people beyond the spirit world have got to say because he's not speaking to them. Right, guys, okay, let's just look at the clip. I'm going to zoom in. I think this is the clearest shot we've got of Cody's feet doing the knocking method. And I've got to say, the big balls on this guy thinking that he can fool people. He has got so much confidence. He is saying, let's go up to another floor. Let's take off my shoes and put some other shoes on. Because he knows all of these things that are trying to debunk them is not going to work. He's even got big balls to think, I can wear shorts and people can see that there's nothing in my jeans because it's not some device in his jeans that people have been saying. It is his freaking feet and toes doing the knocking method. Check this out, guys. Alright, so it's this part of the Hell Week that we are taking a look at, the full interview on Sam and Colby's React channel. Now, before we just get into the actual clip, just take a look at how Cody and Satori are sat while they're just generally talking away to Sam and Colby. They're nice and relaxed and sat back. And the reason why I'm telling you that is, guys, because the way Cody is doing this toe knocking method, or whatever he is doing with his feet, it involves, as others have said, like kind of a leaning forward slightly to put pressure on his foot to pop or knock, however he is doing it. So
I never noticed that. I never noticed him leaning his leg forward like that.
Doing it, you will see him slightly lean.
Yeah,
to
he is.
Give a bit of weight and pressure on his foot. So, just pay attention to how he sits when he's trying to do the method. Because the way he ends up sitting is going to give him a lot more pressure and weight to force down onto his feet, as you're going to see. I just wanted to explain that a little bit, guys. So, okay, let's get into this actual clip of Cody.
I'm getting nervous watching this. I didn't even notice him leaning his leg forward like that to put pressure on his toes. I mean, that's why you would do that, and you could tell that's what he was doing. This is why you got to appreciate. This is hours of work looking at every slight detail. I mean, that's some impressive work right there, man.
Hey, Abigail, one more time.
Oh, look, guys, and now they're bent over in a position where he's better able to knock.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, we've got a bad angle here. We can't quite see, but Sam is going to move the camera into a better angle. But look at what Cody does, by the way, guys. Look at what he's doing. He's feeling for the spirits. Yeah, he's trying to block your vision because he knows you're pointed directly at his freaking feet. Okay, let's check it out.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
And that's what he's doing too. He's actually like aiming towards his feet. I think they were aware of the method. Or is this zoomed in because of Mythos? Did he do this?
I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Ooh, feeling the spirits, feeling the energy.
How does that feel? Good. Yeah.
Bit of distraction again.
That feels good. Should we walk away? Hello?
Abigail?
Oh.
I'm still here.
Did you think you would ever be heard by that many people?
Right, this guy's here. We've got a better
No,
angle
what would you
here.
like to say?
Okay.
Zoom in and... Oh.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,
Oh,
S,
get ready.
T,
Hey!
P, Q, R,
Oh, get
S,
ready.
T,
Hey!
Q, R,
Oh, get ready.
T,
Hey!
C, D, E, F, G, H,
Oh,
A, B, C,
kind of missed that
D,
one there.
E,
Oh, he's reset, he's reset. There you go.
Thank you.
His feet are moving so much. And I did see that slight movement right there.
Oh, there you go.
A, B, C,
Go back,
D,
watch it.
J, K,
Right.
L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,
Oh, get
S,
ready.
T, A,
Hey.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, E,
Reset.
D, E.
Reset.
He really, oh my God, he really is moving his. Yeah, you could. Oh. That's a hell of a catch, man. There's no way I would have seen that. You can only slightly see his, like, right there move, just like, I'm going to use my mouse. You can only see it move slightly, like, right in here. I mean, at a far distance, you would never have seen that.
A. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
You're gonna give a lot of people hope, Abigail.
Oh, yeah, hope.
dude, if you're lying and you're looking at that with like smiling like that, dude,
My God. You can see it in his tendon, his leg, can't you? There, he went, can't you? There, he went, can't you? There.
Yeah, he's even got his toe. Oh, he's got the tippy toe thing going too, like putting pressure down on it.
He went down and up. So when he goes up, that's pressure down on his foot. Crazy, guys.
No.
Up. You've seen it twice there. You've seen it twice.
Hello?
You've seen him go boom, boom for the
Think
2
you would
knocks.
ever be
Ready?
heard by that many people?
1, 2.
People?
1, 2.
Yep, his foot is slightly moving each time it does it. Son of a whore. Okay, if you're not gonna... Okay, okay. I don't really know what to say right now.
Oh, Cody! Oh.
A, B, C.
Oh, here we go, guys. Get ready, get ready.
F,
When
G,
can it come?
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R,
Oh.
S, T.
Hey!
You can see his joints like tightening up. Like right in here. Right in here. That is the clear... Oh my... And it looks like he's putting his fucking hand down there trying to cover it. Look at his hand. Why are you bringing it down that low?
Oh, see. Oh, there you go. You're seeing it just above the tongue on his shoe. It popped in.
Yep. I would never have seen that. I would never have seen that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. I'm gonna give a lot of people hope, Abigail. Thank you.
I give you a call.
All right, guys, check this out, right? Cody's going to come in and... Where's the knocks? Where's the knocks, guys?
Beautiful week. Let's do a group hug.
Let's do a group.
Right, there's definitely no knocks there. And we know that they get knocks from hugs. We know that they get knocks from just touching. And it doesn't have to be skin contact. Just like these clips here.
9, 10, 11.
You don't find that suspicious?
It is. It is really suspicious right now. I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm at a loss for words right now. How do you effing explain that? Okay, the argument here is that they don't pop their joints. And here we see his joints moving in around his foot. What else could that be? Nervousness? Does he just do that out of because he can?
So there we go. There we go. I am done. I am done with the lies. I had hope in the afterlife. I believed so much more. I've had a whole lifetime of experiences. In my opinion, I know it is real.
Yep.
This 100%
You're absolutely right,
backed
man.
me like it is. And I am done with it. I'm just going to go back onto the normal paranormal journey that we're all on.
Yep.
Ignore these two people. Their response video made me think, wow, something's fishy here. And that was their own response video.
This guy is me, man. This guy is me. Everything he has said is exactly how I felt. Every video they've done so far, in their own defense, has been the wrong way of handling everything. And I don't know how you explain that. If Cody or Satori could, like, explain what that was in your foot and why it was moving like that, that would be good enough for me. And yeah, the hugging at the end there where the knocking wasn't happening, this is probably the last video I'm going to be making on this. And I mean it this time. I mean it this time. If you have any questions, of course, in like live streams and stuff, I'll answer questions. But this is the last time I'm going to focus on this subject. Again, do not go over to Satori and Cody giving them hate. Don't go over there giving them death threats. That's not what this is about. But I will say right now, this is very, very suspicious. I just hope that they can understand where I'm sitting at this point. Because I knew this was probably going to be what it was. I didn't think it was going to be that clear. I didn't think it was going to be that clear. And again, this is something I would have completely missed. There are some things that I can't explain with their method, like how they make it sound like it's coming off in the distance and all that stuff, how it sounds like it's coming up and down the stairs, or things I can't explain. But yes, that does look like he was moving his joints and his feet. All right, I'm going to listen to the rest of this. He's only got a couple more minutes.
Everyone else's videos, I was like, nah, guys, no, chill out. Their own response made me think, they're faking. That's not good, guys. Someone even said to me, they've mentioned, I don't know if it was in the response video, I can't remember, but they're going to be stepping away for a while. I mean, looking guilty much? And one last thing before we go, guys. While looking through all of this to find a clip for a video to prove that they're real, I actually found something else that's been in our face this whole time. I have found evidence that Sam and Colby might be covering for Cody and Satori. And I love Sam and Colby. Look at my views on their channel. I've watched all of these videos multiple times, and I love the two dudes. They're so cool. But this does not look good. So check out the next video where I'm going...
I fucking love this guy. This guy is so respectful. You're a classy son of a gun, dude. And I'm the same. I'm almost the same person. We might even be brothers. Because, dude, I feel the same way about Sam and Colby. It would not make them look good. But I love those guys. I would never want this to be, okay. Please know that I come from a place of love and not from a place of just wanting to trash on someone just to trash on someone. I'm passionate about this subject matter. I'm passionate about evidence. I'm passionate about the paranormal community. So I take this stuff seriously. It is what it is.
Show something very fishy, and Sam and Colby need to answer it. Otherwise, people are going to look at them like they're involved in this as well. Right, guys? I'm out of here.
Wow. I'm going to give Mythos a subscription because I think he did a phenomenal job with those. I certainly can see why people were recommending this video to me. Very, very cool, man. Very cool. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. This might be the last time I'll talk about this subject. Unless Sam and Colby come out with a video explaining more, then I won't do any more reactions to probably this kind of content. So until next time, keep it retro. Do take care. A lot of love. Keep the community respectful. Keep it classy, not trashy.